know where we're joining. So, and where you're joining from. Yemi, Oluwashola, Josephine, Techno, Daydon, please leave your location. Let's know where you're joining us from tonight. Just leave a message on the chat session for me. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, Adiola is joining us from the UK. Damilola from Scotland, welcome. Olaide from Lagos, Nor from Port Harcourt, Oluwashola from Ojo, Lagos. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Dedon from Kenya. You're welcome to tonight's session. So like I said, this is the Financial Analytics Masterclass, and I'll be sharing my screen just to brief us on some things and to introduce us properly to this session. So I'm sharing my screen now. Kindly let me know when you can see my screen. Can everybody see my screen now? Okay, thank you very much, Idoru. So this is the Financial Analytics Masterclass, like I said earlier, and this is just a brief introduction of Tanalytics and who we are. So who is Tanalytics? What do we do, right? We're an educational technology company helping Africans and the people of the Black community learn premium tech skills and lowering the entry barrier into tech for Africans. Imagine going to top big companies and you barely find Africans, right? So this is what we are here for, right? We help to lower the entry barrier into tech, right? And we also help people learn premium tech skills that would help them 10x their income, right? And also give them another, for those that are just beginning their tech journey, and also for those that like to upskill, right? So our services are aimed at building capacity and understanding across different tech fields, including business analysis, financial analytics. I mean, that's why we're here, HR analytics, power platform engineering, full stack data science, and so much more, right? So our facilitators, who are the people taking this program, right? We've seen a problem. We see that we bring to help us, or how do we intend to solve this problem? So we bring top professionals, right, from diverse sectors and reputable organizations like Apple, Microsoft, McKinsey. Our courses are also structured in a way that makes it practical and ensures that you get optimal value, right? Remember that we're aimed at solving a problem, so we're giving you the very best. And from this masterclass, you would know that, right? So these are our founders. We have Adeza Suleiman and also Efemena Iper. If you've known us for a while or you've been following us for a while, I'm pretty sure you must have seen their faces, right? So you can connect to them on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, right? They're always available if you need to speak to them or anything, right? You can just connect or on their social media platforms, right? So at Analytics, we have made so much impact, right? And also look at the features we've got. This slide is going to be shared to everybody that stays to the end of the session, and then you can go ahead to read what we've done, right? So the business, the records that we help Africans across 4 continents land their first tech job. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate, or you are advanced. We help you land your tech job across different continents. We're not just, we're majorly concerned about Africans, right? But we also spread our wings to other continents. Nairametrics also has that we had our hackathon, our Mustard Inside hackathon. That was late last year, and we had 1 million naira up for grabs. So you could just, whenever you get this slide, if you stay to the end of the session, you can go through to see what we've done, our impact and our features. This is also from Business Day. These are our founders, right? So when you get the slide, like I said, you can go through to read. So we have with us in the
can't hear you. No.
So then this evening with
Hello. Hello, can you hear me now?
No. The network is
Yes,
freezing.
I can hear you now. I can hear you, Nene.
Okay, fantastic. Priscilla, please make me co-host. Okay, thank you. Okay, hi everyone. Good evening. How are we? I was quite excited to see where we are joining from. I see some people from Scotland, some people from Kenya, some people from Nigeria. Fantastic. That is the beauty of virtual learning. The fact that you in a completely different space can get the same quality of training, the same conversations, the same discussion as someone who is in a completely different environment. Please confirm you can see my screen. Hi everyone, please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Fantastic. So, yeah, just a brief introduction of myself. My name is Nene Ifepro. I'm a strategic financial planning professional with over 6 years experience in advising companies on strategic and operational decision-making using analytical tools. I'm a chartered accountant. I am a management and leadership advisor with Harvard Business Review Advisory Council. I'm currently a senior FP&A at Zillows UK. Prior to Zillows, I worked with Denom UK, I worked with KPMG, worked with Sterling Bank, worked with Leadway, worked with Loros, worked with Bank of America. I have quite a diverse background, right? And today we are here to talk about financial analytics, right? And the question is, why are we talking about financial analytics? What's financial analytics all about, right? So we're here because we want to build ourselves, right? We want to build ourselves for the skills of today and the future, because that's what analytics is about. Just like what Priscilla said earlier, right? Analytics is dedicated to increasing the number of Africans in this tech space, right? You go out of Nigeria, right? Even in Nigeria, you see that we don't really have as much people that are equipped. If people in South Africa, even in Kenya, you don't really have people are equipped with the level of technical knowledge, right? And the truth is, people keep saying this, that AI is here to replace people, but it's not totally so. People with the technology knowledge will replace people with knowledge, right? So please mute yourself. I've muted you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So do you want to build the skills for today and the future, right? Are you interested in being the go-to finance professional for your organization? Are you interested in getting a promotion? Are you interested in getting a new job? Then the Analytics Financial Analytics program is for you, right? What is financial analytics? Financial analytics is literally where data meets finance. So we're talking about the ability to use these technical tools, this technology, to be that go-to financial professional, not just the operational finance professional, but a strategic finance professional that is very, very much important and strategic and useful to in driving the direction of the business. Sorry, I just heard there's a background noise, so I'm going to mute. Priscilla, please help me if someone's mic is mute. Okay, fantastic. Okay, yes, so now financial data. What is financial data? Basically, you hear data. Data is new oil. How many of us have heard data is new oil? Hello. How many of us have heard data is new oil? No, nobody has heard that.
I don't think.
Okay, let me tell you.
Can you repeat that again?
Okay, I said data is the new oil. Have you heard it? Okay, fantastic. I see people in the chat room saying they've heard it. Data is new oil, right? In Nigeria, we know that oil is key, right? Now data and technology is what is moving the environment. Sorry. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, data is what is moving the whole place. Now, prior to now, right? Organizations were keeping data for just the fact of they want to keep the data, right? So for as accountants or finance professionals, right, you see your organization having lockers of paper. You just have paper records. You're not doing anything with it. Nothing fantastic. It's just existing, right? And after 5 years, you'd see that they'll dispose it after 5 years or after 7 years, depending on their disposal duration, right? At the end of the day, nothing insightful. But now organizations are beginning to see that it's not just about having the data, right? First of all, you have to even have the system in place to have the data. Then when you have the data, you don't just dispose of it. It shouldn't just be in one folder in your system from donkey years ago. No, you should be able to identify insights, to extract insights that can help you be strategic. Being strategic is about knowing which way to go, basically, right? So financial data is going to be one of the greatest differentiators. Okay, sorry, give me a second. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, back to what I was saying. Right, financial data is going to be one of the greatest differentiators next to 3 years. So basically, people who understand how to utilize financial data, people who understand the technologies to analyze, to distill insights from this financial data would literally take over everywhere, right? And just like what Priscilla said, this is what we are dedicated on. We want to increase the number of Africans, not just in Africa, but across the world. We want to increase the number of Africans in the tech space, in the UK, in US, in Canada, in Germany, wherever you see. We have had people from Singapore, like different places, because like Africans are everywhere, right? And we are not just limiting ourselves to some certain kind of job. No, we want to climb that corporate ladder. We want to go up there, and we need these tools to equip ourselves to get there, right? So basically, the financial analytics program is saying that data analytics, using data analytics tools to help you arrange, organize, understand financial data, and not just that, but also help you forecast, being able to identify business scenarios, being able to understand what's going on with the business, and being able to forecast. Say this is where this, from our understanding of the business, this is where the business is going to be in the next 3-5 years, right? That is what it's about, right? That's basically what financial analytics is about. Now, internalytics, right? We understand that some of us have, should I say beginners? Let me ask this: how many of us have what's our Excel base? If I'm to ask you today, right now, what is on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you in Excel? Hello, my people. 6. Dylan said 6. Okay. I'm waiting for your comments. 7. Denny said 7. Lady Adiola said intermediate. Damilola said 0. Okay. I'm waiting for your comments. I'm waiting. Send it to me. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of 6 and 7. Oh, no said 0. Okay. Nela said 8. I'm seeing a lot of, okay. Kemi said 0. Tiwa said 9. Okay. So now that's the thing, right? We understand that when you come for a class like this, right? When you join a program like this, we have a mix of people who have some level of experience, right? And we have people who have no experience. So what we have done is to design a curriculum that helps, right? We have designed a curriculum that helps you take you from 0 to intermediate professional. Now, why am I saying 0? Because most of us that are here saying that we are a 6 in Excel, when we get into class, you were like, Nene, let me say the truth. Based on this, I think I'm a 2. That's the honest truth, right? So we understand that sometimes you might say you are a 6 or a 7, but even irrespective of this, we're going to start from the basics. We're going to start from and that is why we have designed this curriculum. So the first thing we do is, now through this curriculum, we have what we call experiential learning. Now, in analytics, we are very, very key on experiential learning because it is not I have learned that gets you the job. It's not I have learned that gets you the promotion, right? It is I can do and I have done. So throughout the learning process, we are talking about you being able to practice, you being able to do alongside, you being able to showcase, because that is what you are going to use to sell yourself, right? So the first thing we do in our class is talk about problem solving. Now, how many of us, when faced with a problem, now we say these things, right? We have three kinds of people when faced with a problem. We have those who run away, who wish it away, say, God, let this pass by, let this pass beside me, let it pass away from me. I don't want this problem. Oh, go behind me. We know that's number one. Then we have number two, say, me, it's not me, it's not me. Do we have Kike? I like using Kike. It is Kike, it's not Mike, it is not me at all. Please, I have no idea how this problem came to be. Then we have those of us who have said, okay, there's a problem, but how do we solve it? Now, as you're listening to me, look, search deep in your heart, right? On a case of 1, 2, and 3, who are you when faced with a problem? Are you number one, who wishes it away? Are you number two, who says, me, it's not me, or are you number three, who actually says, okay, yes, there's a problem, but let's find a solution? Now, quite a number of us will say, oh, I'm a number three, but let's be frank with each other. Let us be frank with each other. Tell me, what number are you? And you can be a mixture of two numbers, right? How many of us, please respond. Okay. See, Nena said, Nene, let me not lie to you. Nene, let me not lie to you. I don't want to face problem. Kenneth said, Nene, I'm a three, please. I'm always looking for solutions. Okay, James said, Nene, sorting, I like sorting out. Sorting out said, Nene, see, there are some situations whereby me, I don't want to be in that situation at all. There are some problems I don't want to be. And there are some problems that, okay, let's find a solution. So, and that's the truth, that's the reality, right? You see, in every single day, in both your corporate and your personal life, you are facing problems. So how do you solve these problems? Now, literally all of these things, we're not taught in school, we're not taught about it. We didn't know all of these things. These things that will help you shine. These are things that will help you be relevant to your organization. So we said, okay, as a strategic financial planning professional, the first thing you must have is what? Problem solving skills. So what we do is we teach you problem solving techniques that you can apply in your day-to-day business life, corporate life, or personal life. Things that you can imbibe. And these things, not even talking about your technical skills now, these are just the soft skills that will help you, identify the root cause of the problem and be a star, right? Now, the next thing we're going to be looking at in our curriculum is Excel. Now, like I said, most of us will say, oh, Nene, I'm a 6, Nene, I'm a 10, Nene, I'm an 8, Nene, I'm a 0. When you get to class, you will know whether you are actually a 6 or an 8, right? So we don't base our curriculum based on you saying, oh, Nene, I'm a 6, Nene, I'm an 8. We take it from scratch, right? Because we know that no matter what skill you are, you will still get some insights from the class, right? So through your Excel class, you are taught the rudiments of Excel. You are taught how to speak Excel's language. Now, most of us don't know this. Excel has a different language. The way you and I are talking like this, Excel doesn't understand it. Yes, Excel doesn't understand jack of what we are saying right now. So you need to be able to speak Excel's language in order for Excel to work for you. Yes, you're not working for Excel. Excel is working for you. So please, that's what this is about, right? So Excel works for you. How many of us are accountants here or finance professionals, and Excel, there are some times that Excel is excelling us. Excel is excelling. It's just doing us like this. How many of us have faced this kind of situations where like, oh God, what formula do I use? This business problem, how can I put it in an Excel? How many of us have been faced with that problem? Like they said, Mio. Mina said, Mio, aha. You can raise up your hand if you don't want to type. You can just say, oh, Nene, I've been faced with this problem also. Aha. Ibukolo said, Nene, me too. So that's the thing. We face this problem every single day, especially as finance professionals, right? But how can you make it work for you? Because you are going to continue no matter what level you are, even as a CFO, you will still need to use Excel, right? So how can you get Excel to work for you? I know you working for Excel. These are the things you're going to be taught in the Excel class, right? How to be able to extract insights from this financial data. This financial data that we have been talking about, that we have been mentioning, right? You need to be able to use Excel to analyze it. Now you say, I want to consult Google. Let me tell you something. As finance professionals, right? The easiest way for you to be a superstar is through Excel. Do you know that? There are sometimes you don't have the time to consult Google. Your director is literally standing behind you, right? And you just do some quick Excel formulas. You just do some if and, or you just do some certain things, some ifs. And you're like, who is this person? Where's the Ibukun that I know? What's going on? Ibukun, why are you typing these formulas? How did you learn all these formulas? Something that takes us normally maybe 2 weeks. Ibukun, you have done this thing in 2 days. How? Because Ibukun understands the Excel language. That is how, because Ibukun understands Excel language. So at Analytics, we are dedicated to teach you the language of Excel so that you can become a superstar, right? Then the next is Power BI. Power BI is a fantastic visualization tool, right? Power BI is it helps you to analyze your data easily and gives you beautiful visualizations. Now, quite a number of organizations are getting interest, especially you can say, oh, maybe some people in some organizations in the finance space don't use Power BI, right? But organizations are beginning to, especially organizations that use Microsoft, it's part of the license. They are beginning to see that, yes, we need to use this thing. So how sweet will it now be when the organization you're going to or your organization transitions to using Power BI and you know how to use Power BI? Not that you say, oh, sir, please, I need to go undergo training. You already know how to use it. Like I said, these are easy ways for you to be a superstar, right? The next we have is now we're going to the core finance program, the core finance, because the first couple have been related to data analytics. Like I said, financial analytics is where data meets finance, right? Now, for the financial analytics, core financial analytics, that's financial model evaluation analysis, the first thing we begin with is accounting fundamentals, right? Now, you can say, I mean, I already know concepts, conventions, I already know these things. Why are you repeating it? Some of us have left this space years back. Some of us, we just left this space, we just qualified, or we just left school or whatnot, right? So we say, no matter what stage you are, remember, we're taking you from zero. So we're going to go and do that. You don't really have much understanding of it. And we're going to take you from zero and take you to where you need to be, right? So we're going to start with accounting fundamentals. What are the concepts, conventions, and assumptions that are very relevant in helping you to forecast? Because as a strategic financial planning professional, you are not just focused on the operational, but you're also focused on decision making. And decision making has to do with financial planning, has to do with financial forecasting, right? Your company wants to make a decision on whether they should engage in this project. They need to know whether the project is sustainable. They need to know whether the project is feasible. They need to know whether the project is profitable. And how will you do that? You need to understand the business assumptions, the operating assumptions, things that are the fundamentals of the project, of the business, and be able to develop the financial forecast, right? So we start with accounting fundamentals, then we go into financial modeling. Now, financial modeling, we divide this into two main parts, right? The first is, financial modeling is basically the financial impact of your business and operating model. Now, what is your business model? Your business model is how your company or your business makes money. How do you interact with customers? Who are your customers? What are the products you are selling to these customers? How much are you selling them at? How are they buying it? Fundamental questions like that. What are the cost of sales, right? What are the costs involved in you reaching customers? How do you make money from customers? That is your business model, right? Then the operating model is basically like the name says, operating. What does your company need to do in order to operate, in order to actually make this money or interact with this business, interact with these customers, right? What are the operating expenses? What are the personal expenses? What are the non-current assets, right? Fundamental assumptions like this, that on a normal day, we just look at it, oh, they make it flows into a financial statement, right? But what are the underlying assumptions that can help you make strategic decisions for the future. In the next 3 to 5 years, can you accurately, not necessarily accurately, because to be frank, no one can 100% predict the future, right? Nobody expected Russia to invade Ukraine. Nobody expected COVID, right? At least most businesses didn't, right? But the goal is for you to ensure that your financial model, your financial forecast are as realistic as possible. That is the goal, for it to be as realistic as possible. Might not be 100% accurate, but there's a high accuracy in there, right? You're not just basing it on gut feeling. No, it's not gut feeling. It's based on research. It's based on metrics. It's based on some certain things, right? So these are all the things we'll be discussing, developing the assumptions, calculating the workings, and developing your financial statements, as well as performing financial analysis, right? Then valuation. Now, a lot of tech companies are starting up, are coming up. But how do you value these companies? How do you value your project? Does it make sense for us to invest in this project? What is the valuation? Now, not just only for tech companies, but also normal companies, normal non-tech companies, startups, right? They want to engage in a project, right? What is this project valued at? People want to invest in the business. People want to invest in that project. They want to know what's that project valued at. How do you show the valuation of the business? So these are the things that we'll be talking about. Then also scenario analysis. Now, one of the reasons why scenario analysis is very, very important is that, like I said earlier, you cannot 100% predict the future. So sometimes you need to give a leeway for things to be worse or for things to actually be better. So you have a base case. So you can have people have different kinds of assumptions. You can have people where some clients will say, oh, I want to have 5 scenarios. The basic is 3 scenarios where you have worst case, base case, and best case. But sometimes clients say, oh, I want to have 2 worst case, I want to have 2 best case, and 1 neutral, that base case, and flex it. So how do you put your scenarios into your model? So all of these things are things that we'll be talking about, right? These are the things that I'm not just talking about, but you'll be learning, you'll be working on it. Now, this is the curriculum, the detailed curriculum, right? When Priscilla shares the brochure, you will have access to this, all right? Now, the goal of this is for you to work on at least 3 high-end projects, right? At least 3 high-end projects. You build your project for Excel, at least 1 project on Excel. At least you have 2 projects on Excel, 2 projects on Power BI, and you have 2 financial models. Actually, that's 6. No, so you have 2 on each, right? Now, let's talk about the program overview, right? Now, just like the way we are in class today, right? The program is 100% virtual, right? The program is 100% virtual, right? You are attending classes from the comfort of your house. You don't need to enter traffic. You just enjoy from the comfort of your house, and you're getting the same quality of training that someone in a completely different area, some completely different continent is getting, right? We have hands-on practical sessions. Like I said, experiential learning is the analytics watchword. I have a couple of alumni in the house that will come to showcase some of the projects, some of the things we work on while with analytics. So you can see how hands-on we are in analytics, right? Hands-on practical sessions with videos, exercises, and projects. Now, we are very, very focused on hands-on practical sessions. Now, another thing is lifetime access, right? We operate a classroom system whereby you have lifetime access to the virtual classrooms. I'm going to show you one of the virtual classrooms in a minute, right? You have lifetime access to it. Now, for classes, every recording, every video, every guiding video, every class material, assignment, everything marked, every review, every single thing is uploaded in that classroom. So you have lifetime access to that. It doesn't expire. As far as you're in analytics, it does not expire at all, like at all, right? So you have everything. Now, apart from the live classes, we have what we call Watch Me Do It. Now, what are Watch Me Do It? Watch Me Do It is say, see, we know that sometimes when you come to class, right, you might have some questions or you might want it to be taken a bit slower, right? So what we do is we have guiding videos that ensure that without any distraction, no, please, I don't understand this, please come again. You have guiding videos that there's no distraction, just the facilitator talking to you, right? You are following the facilitator's every move, the mouse, guiding what, like that is literally like someone is holding your hand and saying, do this, do this, do this, do this. So we have those guiding videos in the classroom. And you have, it's also in this classroom that you have lifetime access to. So it's always going to be in your classroom and you can access it on your classroom at any time of the day, anytime, 24/7, right? Now, like I said, we have, it's a 2-month class. So it's a 2-month class where you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is live class, Sunday is watch me do it. So we don't want to, we know you're busy professionals. We don't want to keep you busy Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So we want your Saturday. Saturday is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., right? Then Sunday, you are flexible. Watch your recording at any time. If you want to watch it in the night, watch it in the night. If you want to watch in the morning, watch in the morning. So you have the control of your Sunday. You have the control of what you do. So, and you can also watch it on the course of the week. You can watch it in the course of the week, but you must attend Saturday's live class. Attendance in analytics is very important because classes you participate in are classes you remember. You're able to interact with your facilitators, you're able to ask questions, you're able to do things in live classes. So it's very important for us that you attend the live classes. Right now, like I said, analytics, we are so focused on increasing the number of Africans in the global tech space that we're not just looking at you getting a job in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Kenya, right? We're also looking at you getting a job in the UK. We're looking at you getting a job in the US. We're looking at you getting a job in Canada. And that's really, really key for us, right? So I just have here the average per annum salary for a financial analyst is about £2,000, right? Now, I'm going to talk more about that soon. Now, we have, like I said, on experiential learning, right? It's not I have learned, it's I have done. I need to showcase what you have done, right? So at the end of your program, you have about 6 projects to your portfolio. Now you have at least 2 in class and 4 from your growth internship. That's the way, like not just class assignments. I mean, we mean real life projects that can talk about from beginning to end, right? That's 6 projects. Now, 100% job prospect visibility. I'm going to talk about that. It's not just about training you. It's about rebranding you, packaging you to be that go-to professional that if a company is looking to hire, they are looking for you. If a company is looking to promote, it's you that is the go-to professional. So how do you package yourself? How do you do those things, right? I'm going to talk about that very soon. Now, we also give an industry relevant certification, right? We have the Certified Financial Analytics Professional, right? So this tells whoever you are giving it, whoever you are submitting it to, that you are a professional that understands data analytics as well as strategic financial planning. So you are a certified financial analytics professional, right? And like I said, it's 2 months live class and 1 month training, 1 month growth internship. So it's a total of 3 months, 2 months live class and 1 month growth internship. Now, why are we adding this 1 month growth internship? We are adding this 1 month growth internship, right? Because we understand that when you come to class and attend class, it's not the end. We want you to hone your skills. We want the situation where you step out and see from 10 analytics, they look at you 3 times, they look at you 4 times because they know that you are good to go, right? So we want your work to so stand out that you get called back. So we want you to hone your skills. So that's why we have the 1 month growth internship, that you have 4 real life projects that you work on during this. I'm going to talk more about that in the next couple of slides. Like I said, we're really focused on not just Africa, not just Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, Kenya. No, it's not just that. We want Africans in the global tech space. All right, so we're looking at financial planning analysis. And let me tell you the truth, the honest truth is finance professionals out of Africa, you have to know how to use these technological tools, because literally that's the only way for you to get these jobs, right? You will get practical, you could get during your interviews, they'll give you work, you can get projects to work on, or even during your interviews, they ask you, okay, walk me through this analysis. What would you do if you're in this situation? If you don't understand Excel, you don't understand how to build financial models, you don't understand this, what are you going to say? It's not just you don't understand it, you've never done it, because there's a way you talk about something when you're guessing, and there's a way you talk about something when you have done it and you understand it, right? So that is where we want you to be. That's why we're working on rebranding you. right? So this is for the UK average is about 42,000. For Canada is about 77 Canadian dollars, and for America is about 81,000 Canadian dollars. You can check this for yourself. Glassdoor, www.glassdoor.com. I did fabricate it. You can check it by yourself. Are we together? Are we together? Are we excited? Feels like I'm doing person talking. Hello? Yes, Ke. Only Kenneth is with me. Are we together? Are we together? Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Okay. Now, like I said, it's not just about learning the technical tools. We are focused on helping you rebrand as that go-to finance professional, right? So in addition to learning the financial analytics tools, we have a series of specially curated recruitment hack sessions that help you position yourself for success in the job market, right? Now, the first is, sorry, give me a second, CV review sessions. Now, what we do is we don't just say, give me your CV and I'm going to work on your CV and give it back to you. No, we have CV review sessions, because the honest truth that people won't tell you is that you don't use one CV to apply for 10 jobs. If you're out of Nigeria, if you use one CV to apply for 10 jobs, there's a high chance that you will not get called for an interview. So you need to know how to tailor your CV to the job descriptions. You need to know how to tailor your CV to the environment, to the UK market, to the Canadian market, to the US market. How do you tailor your CVs to this market, right? So we have CV review sessions so that whenever you get a job, whatever the opportunity, you're able to tailor your CV. Now, one thing I tell my financial analytics people is, financial analytics, you have the best of both worlds. Because as a financial analyst, right, financial analytics professional, you can work as a data analyst, you can work as a financial analyst. Yes, because you understand how to use Excel, you understand how to use Power BI. So, especially if it's not like an advanced data analyst role, you can get a job as a data analyst. So you have opportunity to apply for 2 different kinds of jobs, or like others that might not have the opportunity. So you have CV review sessions that help you say, how do you tailor your CV to this role? How do you tailor your CV to that role? So you can have that, right? Now, the next is LinkedIn optimization, right? The next is LinkedIn optimization. Now, have we ever heard of headhunting on LinkedIn? Has anybody ever heard of LinkedIn headhunting? No one. No one has heard of LinkedIn headhunting. Aha, I can see some like they said, aha. So let me explain what LinkedIn headhunting is. LinkedIn headhunting is when recruiters, go on LinkedIn to start looking for people that fit what they are looking for. I attended a recruitment, not necessarily a recruitment session, but a conference of recruiters. I attended a conference of recruiters, I think about last year. And literally, we are talking about how before, if they put a job advert on the newspaper, right, or on websites, they were limited to people who apply for the jobs. So that means if only 10 people apply for the job and only one of them is good enough, they are stuck with that person. But with LinkedIn now, nobody is reliant or dependent on people applying for the job. So if you don't get, when you put the job application out, if people that apply for the job and don't meet your criteria, you just simplify. Some people don't bother posting, they will go to LinkedIn and start looking for people that they want. So how ready is your LinkedIn profile for you to get that job? That's the question. Is your LinkedIn profile recruitment ready? If you look at your LinkedIn profile right now, will you hire yourself? Yes, I'm asking you, will you hire yourself? Now, most of us, the honest truth is no. How do we sell ourselves through LinkedIn? How do we repackage ourselves? How do we brand ourselves on LinkedIn? That's what we're going to be talking about. So you are going to have LinkedIn optimization sessions. Now, we also provide recommendation letter and reference letters. Now, because you, especially out of Nigeria, right? Not just out of Nigeria, right? So in Nigeria, in Africa, not just in Africa, rather, right? Within Africa, Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, South Africa. Apart from here, abroad, right? UK, US, Canada, most companies literally want people to recommend you. They want people to recommend you for that kind of role that you're applying for. You're applying for your master's, people that you want recommendation letter. Those kind of things, Analytics is dedicated to help you, because you are showcasing yourself as this kind of professional. And we say, don't worry, we got you. We got you. You're part of us. You're part of the Analytics brand. We will recommend you. We provide recommendation letters. We provide reference letters. We provided reference letters and recommendation letters for people in UK, in Germany, in UK, in US, in Canada, in Ireland, in Australia, literally almost all places, because literally Africans are everywhere. That's the honest truth, right? So we provided recommendation letters and they've been accepted wholeheartedly because we know what we are doing. Right, so we provide recommendations / reference letters, right? We also have what we call how to navigate the job market to get sponsored job. We all, like I said, we are not playing the local game. We are not playing just the African game. If you're in Africa, fantastic. You're on the right track. If you're planning to go out of Africa to UK, US, Canada, this is for you. Not just this, but even, I'm going to talk more about this, but there are some times that you can actually, companies are looking to sponsor, even you as you're in Nigeria, sometimes. However, we are saying that wherever you are, in Africa, US, UK, Canada, you can actually join this, you can actually learn how to navigate the UK, US, Canadian job market to get sponsored jobs that will help you, not just jobs that will help you climb that career ladder, not just jobs that will just, okay, you just be existing in the country. No, we're not talking about you existing in the country. We want you to climb that career ladder. I'm literally the only African in my organization. Even my previous office, I was the only African, right? That's how it is. Majority, I know so many analytics facilitators that they are only, either they are the only Africans in the organizations, or they are just 2 or 3 maximum in the organizations. That's how it is. So we want you to climb this career. We want to get jobs that help you climb the career ladder, right? Now, we also say, as we are saying, apply for jobs, right? Your CV, your LinkedIn, how to navigate job market, blah, 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 blah. We also have what we call the job and interview preparation, because sometimes you just need someone to boost you, right? You just need someone to guide you through all of these things. And our goal is for you to get those jobs. That's where Analytics gets its satisfaction from, not just training you. Like I said, the goal is to see a high number of Africans in top career places across the world. That is our goal, not just existing in these countries, but actually entering the countries and climbing up the career ladder. So we help you, we guide you through job interview preparations, and we've had so many people get jobs. All right. We also provide what we call mentorship / career progression sessions, because sometimes you just need someone to ask questions, right? You just need someone to be able to listen to you. You just need someone to be able to guide you. So we have this mentorship and career progression sessions, which happens, I believe, every Wednesday, Thursday. We have, I think every Wednesday, every Thursday, one of the two, right? So we have mentorship sessions, and this is weekly. I think for a new cohort, it starts from the second week. Not your first week, starts from a second week till the end of your program. You have it every week, right? So that's the mentorship session. Now, for those of us who say in NSC, I want to earn Forex, I want to earn foreign currency, but I think I'm loving Africa. Or, Nene, see, I'm doing this job. I want to do a part-time job, as I'm already working here, and the pay is fantastic, the organization is fantastic, but I want to do a part-time, not necessarily part-time, I want to do an extra job on the side, right? Yeah, Analytics is saying, I got you. We have what we call our freelancer session. So from where you are in Africa, you can get freelance jobs in the US, in Canada, in the UK, right? And you earn your dollars and pounds. They said the goal, right? Someone said that the goal is to earn dollars, earn pounds, and spend naira. Nigerians in the house, I know you know that. The goal is to earn dollars and spend naira, right? So is it Ghanaians to earn dollars and spend Ghanaian cedis, right? Right. So you can work as a freelancer from the comfort of your house, and you are working. You work timeline. You can work for companies in the US. You're working in the night. You can chilling during the day, things like that, right? So whatever you're interested in, Analytics is here for you. Now, just to look at the financial analytics roadmap. So we start from problem solving, then we go to Excel, then Power BI, right? Now, after problem solving, Excel, Power BI, you have financial analytics program, and your capstone project. Now, in between all of this, you have these special modules that I've spoke about: the CV review sessions, LinkedIn optimization sessions, mentorship sessions, navigating the job market, interview preparation, freelance sessions. You have this slotted in between your program. You're going to see it in your welcome kit. Your program coordinator would inform you ahead of the days that have been selected. It's normally during the week in the evening, so it's after work. You're just listening in for 1 hour, getting what, so your weekend is not so choked, it's not bombarded. Right now, so at the end of this, at the end of your program with analytics, you have to submit a capstone project. Now, your capstone project is your first main project. So this is a project that you start from scratch. Right? For financial analytics, this is for you to build a financial model from scratch. You own this project, you will develop it, you will present it, you will defend it, right? You will defend it. Right? Then at the end of it, you get your certificate. Now, after your certificate, you can then indicate if you're interested in the growth internship. So this is 3 months in total, 2 months live classes, and 1 month growth internship. It's 100% virtual, Saturday, 11 a.m. West African time to 2 p.m. West African time. And on Sundays, 2 p.m. West African time, 5 p.m. Or Sundays is not fixed. You can watch me doing videos, so you can watch it at any time. Right now, this is the online classroom. So let me just show you what the online classroom looks like. Give me a second. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Hello, can anyone see my screen? Okay, fantastic. So let me go to March cohort. So this is March cohort. So you literally have everything. So this I'm scrolling down to the beginning. This is the onboarding session. So you get onboarded Friday evening. You get onboarded, how to download every single thing you need. We use Slack for communications, right? So you communicate to your facilitators. Everybody in your class all your facilitators are in the Slack channel, right? How to navigate Slack, right? Problem solving class, material. You can see you have the class slide, you have the recording, login details, every single thing. Excel, you have watch me do it videos for Excel. So you have to watch me do it videos ahead of the class, so that by the time you come to class, you have some pre-existing understanding for the class, rather than you hearing it for the first time, right? So you have some pre-existing understanding, and you have this experiential learning. So you are working on case studies, you are working on projects from beginning to the end, and you work on it and do it and replicate it and send it on the Slack channel, right? This Microsoft Excel, we have this is a mentorship session. Now, this mentorship session, we brought in a guest speaker, right? We have Microsoft Excel. Now, this is securing a remote/international job. This is a mentorship session, right? This Excel class, then this is Excel, then Power BI, mentorship session. Like I said, mentorship sessions every week. Power BI mentorship session, Power BI, Upwork, that's freelance optimization. CV review, mentorship session, financial modeling, mentorship session, financial modeling job in financial modeling class, financial mentorship, LinkedIn optimization, mentorship session. You can see every single thing, right? They are still in class because this was posted yesterday, right? So you have every single thing you need in class, right? I have access to your facilitators. This is just a high-level overview of the classroom. Now, just more explanation on the growth internship. Someone said you can't see my screen. Can you all see my screen now? Hello? Okay, fantastic. So the growth internship is a free 1 month program. So now, everything, literally, we don't charge. So you can't say you want to do our value-added services, CV session, LinkedIn, interview, recommend. You can't do all of that apart from the training. It is a total package because we don't actually charge for that, right? It's part of the program. You can't say you want to do it separate. And same with our growth internship. You can't say you want to do it separate. It is total. It's a total package, right? Now the growth internship, right? Now the growth internship helps you get these things, get the skills that you can put on your CV. Now, when you go for interviews, when you are You're going to want to talk about things you have done, projects you have worked on. However, if you just learned the skill 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, you might not have so much things to talk about during your interview. You might not have so much things to put on your CV. So we say we understand this and we want you to help. We want to help you hone your skills. We want to help you work on projects that you can talk about during your interviews, put on your CV, things that will help you stand out, talk about to your employers anywhere you are. So we have 4 weeks, 4 projects. Each week you work on on a real life case study where you work on it from scratch. You interact with other members of your growth internship class, and you present it. All right, so this is that 1 month where you focus on building those skill sets, right? Now, we have 2 of our alumni in the house. Bolu and Afolabi, are you here? Bolu and Afolabi, are you here? Please just raise up your hand if you are here. Yeah, I can see Bolu. Give me a second. Where are you? I just saw you just now. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I asked one question to mute. Okay, Bolu Atife, are you good?
Okay.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. So this is Bolu Atife. Bolu Atife is part of the February cohort. They just finished their live classes, and they are just doing their growth internship. So Bolu Atife, please talk to us about your experience with internalytics. Post your live classes. What's your experience during growth internship? Please share projects that you have worked on. Walk us through different projects that you have worked on in internalytics, and let people. I saw someone saying that, is it beginner friendly? Please explain to them if it's beginner friendly or not. I'm going to make that now.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Bolu Atife Oluwoyo, and I'm one of the alumni of Analytics. I'm proud to say that. Thanks to Nene, to Himena, to Adeza, to Priscilla, and other people, other persons handling the platform. I actually came in as somebody that knows nothing about this stuff. Like accounting is one of we went through some accounting stuff, and it's one of the courses I did when I was in secondary school. Anyways, I studied economics, and accounting was my thing. So I came into the platform, and we did a lot. Like it was fun all through. It was fun all through. Like the experience was fun. And it was wow. We learned a lot of stuff from the problem solving class to the Excel class, Power BI, to accounting fundamentals and to financial modeling. It's actually an interesting stuff. It was interesting, especially with Nene. she was wonderful, and she's still wonderful too. Now, like she's always wonderful. And I'll be taking us through some stuff I did. I'll be taking us through the projects we did in class, and also some things I've been able to do for myself. And I've been getting comments outside. Okay, let me just start from the Power BI. Well, I'll be showing us just the image of for the Power BI anyways. I don't know why it's not loading on my. Can I share my screen? Okay. All right, so where are you? Oh, sorry. Welcome to Africa. Okay, hopefully it's gonna come up again anyways. Let me just do this fast, and I don't know, I can't see this though. Sorry, a minute please. Okay, this isn't coming up. What's going on? Okay, I don't know why it doesn't, come down. Let me just bring up some other stuff I've done so that I won't waste our time. The first one, okay, it's up now. Dashboard picture
You
is up
can
now.
just share. You can just share
Yeah.
the desktop.
So
That's easy.
yeah, so this is it. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is what we did with Power BI. We were able to do a sales get insight from data from big above company. This is the dashboard that was built for the company. This is that was with Power BI too. We used Power Business Intelligence to do this, and we did this. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. So let me just take us through what we did as a financial analyst now, like what Nene taught us, and we're very happy about that. Okay, so where are you? Okay, can we also my screen? Oh, okay. So this is what we did in class. The first, this is my first financial modeling dashboard. This is my first dashboard that I built using Excel, and then thanks to Nene for everything. Is this not amazing? It is, and I'll be putting us through. So with this now we can see a lot of stuff. Checking our overall this for a manufacturing industry, shoe manufacturing
Yeah,
industry.
sorry. Do you want to
Yeah.
take us through the assumptions? Show us the assumptions, how you got to this dashboard.
Okay. So can I see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. I can see your screen. Go ahead.
All right. So these are the assumptions for the shoe manufacturing company. They sell boots, sneakers, and sandals. So you can see the assumption for the price they sell their boots per unit per box. So we did that for boots, we did that for sneaker, and we did that for sandals, and we're able to see their their cost of sale assumption. So the material they needed, the direct material they needed to produce what they sell, the direct labor they needed, and the direct overhead. We did everything in class, and there are other expenses such as the marketing and advertising, the electricity, fueling, rent, and everything. We did all that in class, and the personal expenses. And this is the aspect where you have to pay your workers now. You have to give your financial manager, your financial analyst, his own share per month after working for the whole month. That's the salary. And also the non-current assets. So we went through all that to workings, to our capex, to our financial statement. And this one, God, I went through some stuff here, but thanks to Nene also. So she put me through everything I needed to know. So we got our revenue for the year of for 2024, as you can see, 2025 to this is a 5-year financial model. Then from there we went to a business valuation. We did a business valuation. Where is it? Okay, this is it. Business valuation to our analysis. Did a lot of some ratio analysis in this project, as you can see. Okay, ratio analysis in this project, as you can see, and then so our data set to pivot. This pivot, there are people that need this actually. Like I seen some job description whereby they will just put pivot. Having you have to know pivot table. So this alone on its own, it's a lot. So from there we built our dashboard, which is this. So of course we had a cover page, the table of contents, the cover page for this, and I've been able to do some other stuff. Sorry. A moment.
Okay, are you done? Bolu, you're good? Bolu, you're muted. You're muted. You are muted. You are muted, muted. Unmute yourself. Okay, you can't unmute, sorry.
Okay, yeah, cool. So this is just one, and I was able to do some other stuff. Let me show you. I was able to do some other stuff. Where are you? Okay, so this is my capstone project. This is my capstone project, and I'm very proud to say this is my capstone project, from the assumption to the workings, to the capex, to the financial statement, to everything. Can't you see this is beautiful? I have no proud knowledge about this before coming on board, and I was able to do this, and also I was able to do another project on my own, and I'll be showing you that as well. And this one, I actually love this one. I really love this one, really. Like, this is my dashboard. So so this was what I did on my own, from the assumption to financial statements, to I did everything. And if you go on my link, you see all these things too. That's one of the things the analytics they taught us. And all the experience I had, I'm still going through some stuff. And just watch out, we still have a lot of projects coming up. I think we have about 4 coming up right now, and just watch out. Let me just draw the curtain here, and let me waste our time. So
thank you very much, Bolu. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Josephine, are you here? Please raise up your hand. Please raise up your hand so I can add you. Josephine. Priscilla, please help me make Josephine. Let me bring her up. Yeah. Okay, Josephine, I just asked you to unmute. Josephine.
Mute. Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Hi, Josephine, I can hear you. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, and good evening, everyone. Sorry, my network was a bit fluctuating. Okay, I'm Josephine Echoya.
Is it possible?
Alumni of analytics.
Is it possible? Can you hear me?
No, it's not possible.
Okay, no
please.
problem.
I'm so
if it's not
sorry,
possible,
and I won't be able to. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Yes, and I won't be able to share my work too. So painful, but I wish I could do that some other time.
No problem.
All right. So okay. Josephine Echoya, like I said earlier, an alumni of Tenalytics, February cohort, financial analytics. Actually, the reason why I joined Tenalytics was I needed to know more about tech. You know, tech is the reigning thing now, just like Nene said. The oil is the and my sister is Tenalytics to me, and like everyone else is doing right now, I was so interested that
the internet.
I had to pay half of the money and I didn't regret it. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you. It's cracking, but
All right. Okay. So I said my sister introduced analytics to me because I needed to know more about tech. And I joined the masterclass. She sent the link to me and I never regretted it. It was so fun all the way. The 2 months was amazing. Before now, I actually thought I know Excel. But when I joined analytics, I knew that I know nothing about it. And now I can boldly say I'm an expert in Excel. That I can boldly say. And with the help of Nene, I'm working very hard. The best has actually been brought out in me, and it's kudos to Analytics and all the instructors there. Now I can do a financial model from the assumption to the very end. It is something I never know before. I've never come across something like this. But with Analytics, it was an excellent journey, and it was very, very fun for me. Like I said earlier, Analytics brought out the best in me with all the weekly mentorship classes, how to work on our CVs, how to do the LinkedIn and all of it. It was an excellent journey. So I would really, really recommend Analytics to everyone here if you have not joined. It is something you wouldn't want to miss out. Among the comments, I saw someone asking if you can actually do the financial analysis if you did not read finance. My dear, you can do it even if you did not go to school, as long as the intellect is there, because they start from the very beginning. They teach you as if you're in a primary school. And if you are willing to learn, you will get it. So you mustn't read finance. You mustn't read maybe do something related to business for you to actually understand, because they actually take you to the grassroots. So I am happy. I'm really happy to express my joy here. And if you want to get a job in the country or outside the country, or even some work, you really want to enter at your job place, I bet you Analytics is the place to be. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Josephine. Thank you very much.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? I said thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you've heard from two of our alumni, right? So people have been asking, when is the next cohort? Our next cohort starts July 1st. That's in, I think, 2 weeks, Saturday, or 2 or 3 weeks, Saturday. So Saturday, July 1st, that's our next cohort. And how much is it, right? To get everything we have said, the classes, the recruitment hack sessions, the growth internship, every single thing, it's 320,000 naira, which is 400 pounds, right? 320,400 pounds. However, we have a discount. We have a first come discount, like an early bird discount, right? So this discounts it from 320,000 to 270,000, and you don't have to pay this 270,000 at once. You can split it into 2 installments where you pay 180,000 naira first. That's 200 pounds. 300 from 400 pounds is discounted to 300 pounds. You pay 200 pounds first, then 100 pounds later on. For the first installment in naira, you pay 180,000 naira now, or before the class starts, and 90,000 naira after. So that's for early birds, right? And if you're interested, you can just reach out to Priscilla. Priscilla is on your WhatsApp. Just tell her that you're interested, and you want to make if you're interested and you don't have the money now, like as we are talking, reach out to Priscilla and tell her that she should keep a discounted slot for you, right? However, if you are ready to make payments, please click use the bank details here. We have UK bank details, we have Nigerian bank details, and if you're not in Nigeria, you can make Paystack. You can pay through Paystack in Africa. You want to pay through USD or Canadian dollars, we have PayPal links. So we are going to send this across to you. Okay, fantastic. Priscilla has sent it. So we still have, and please, when you fill it, please upload proof here. I think I need to change this, but your upload proof. Priscilla will send it to the chat room, right? Afolabi is replacing Josephine. Afolabi, please go ahead and talk about your analytics experience.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Afolabi Adibara. Yeah, actually, let me just show my face. Can everyone see me?
Yes.
Okay, so my name is Afolabi Adibara. I'm a junior financial analyst at Kubox, Nigeria. So before I got my job as a financial analyst at Kubox, I was working with an NGO, but see, prior to that, I also worked with with a microfinance bank. So how did I come about? How did I find, how did I discover Tenetics? So I think was while I was going through my IG post, one of these days at work, so I said to, so I've been like, some really passionate about finance right from my school days, So I've always wanted to like learn pertaining to finance and all that. And I could recall that before Tenetics, I'd gone through like 2 other different programs where I got like to learn what's the name, financial model, but it wasn't like the way I got to learn at analytics, because even after going through those 2 other programs, I couldn't still build models. And I could like do like certain things on Excels and all that. So getting to know analytics, I remember going for the master class, and I saw Nene doing some certain tricks. I was wow. I was like, are you serious? I remember when Nene used Power Query to pull out data from online into Excel, and I was like, ha! I opened my mouth that very day, and I was like, no, I was going to pay. No, there's no how. I remember that, that time there was really no money with me at that end, but I knew that they offered like discount, and aside from the discount, there was like a FinQuest platform that you usually had to borrow money from. Like, it's called FinQuest. I don't know if it's still available. It's no more available. Oh, okay. So I remember doing my test. So that was one of the things that really helped me, and I knew it was a good one for me. So I'm just going to take you guys through my models. I've worked on different models. I can't remember, because I know there was a time that I would Nene that, Nene, you can't leave me alone. I have to learn. It's like, so I now have worked with Nene on 2 different models, and I've worked on like 3-4 different models personally by myself. And I'm also going to share you my Power BI. So I do more of my works on more of my what's the name, visualization on Power BI. So I'm just going to, so first one, so let me try share my screen so that you guys can see some of my models. So let me first go through my models. So let me first show you guys my first model during the days of my financial, when I first entered the street of financial modeling. This was, no, I'm serious. Like, I think one of the things is that about analytics is that every facilitators are willing to pass in that knowledge to you, as far you are willing to learn, as far your mind is open and you're willing to learn. That's one thing I learned. And I remember that even if you can literally call each of your facilitator over and over again that, please, can you recall, I don't get this, and they don't get pissed off, because I remember that, I can remember like different times I was sending message to Nene, and Nene was like, okay, she will explain back to me again. You could go back and forth and all that, and she will still explain and all that. I think this is like it was like my first model, which was pertaining to like a farm, is an agrotech business. So here's my assumptions. I remember, so this was like our assumptions, where we built our assumption and all that. This is where we did like our workings. So I'm just going to like show you guys like a glance and all that. So this is like the working space. This is my income statement, where I had to be my income statement. Like I said, this was like my first model. Imagine, like, this is like my first model. Imagine like the kind of classes that I've gone through. And like this was like the first model during the whole 10 analytics class process and all that. This is like my first model. That's tell you that, like, you just have to pay for this. Like, I didn't even need to say too much, because obviously, like, this was one of the models I sent to the co-founder of Coolbox. That he was like, oh, so who's my mentor? And I called and he said, so where did I learn it from? I told him, and he said, oh, okay, no problem. That I should get back, I should reach out back to him again. I remember that I showed my current employer, this is one of the models I showed my current employer. Then I have one other model here. I don't know if you guys can see the second one. So this is the one I built.
No, you have to share your desktop, share your full desktop.
Oh, okay, so I'm coming. Am I sharing? Can you guys see it?
You stop sharing and reshare. Just reshare that model itself.
Okay. Okay, stop sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Everyone see this?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, so this is my second model. The second one I built personally by myself. So this is like my assumption sheet. This is where I did my assumption sheet and all that. So this is like bringing all the assumptions and all that into here. And this is like my calculation, my capex. I remember this capex. I had to like go back to the and just like as at this point, and at this time, I'd finished my own program. It was like 2 months later, that I had to reach out to Nina. She had to like explain. This has to tell you that like they're always willing, they're there for you, even after the whole program, they're still there for you to answer every of your questions and all that. And the best part is that you still have access to the classes. You still have access to the classes because I still go to the classes from time to time to check where I'm missing, where I'm going wrong, and all that. This is like my P&L. This is my what's the name? Balance sheet, my cash flow. So let me take you guys to my Power BI. Like I said, I do more of my visualization on Power BI, and obviously all thanks to
Share and reshare. Okay, fantastic.
Okay, so let me show you some of my. So these are like some of the work I've done. Okay, this one is for. Sorry, let me. This one is for. So I was working on that one for so. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, yeah, so these are like, so this is my Power BI. Can you want to see my Power BI? Yeah. So this is like my Power BI. So like I do like more flexing here. Although I also work on my Excel, but I just because of like the appearance, like the graphics and all that of Power BI, that's why I use more Power BI for my visualization. So I think that's all. So I don't know. Like I always tell people, I think I've told like 3 other persons about that. I didn't just start. Like it wasn't something, but it was something like I always wanted to do. And because of like my open heart to learn and all that, that's one of the things that has helped me. And the fact that each of the facilitators are always there, they're always there to help her. I'm currently on my growth class. So I'm currently working on I think I'm working on the energy what's the name? An energy startup firm that has to do what's the name? Solar energy panel. So that's one my current model that I'm currently working on. And I think we have to submit that on Wednesday. So, but you know, work and all that, but I know I will still do it because it's something. It's just the winning, like I said, it's just like you're winning at and all that. So, okay, guys, thank you
very much, Afolabi. Afolabi has shown so much enthusiasm throughout his program. He has like, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations once again on your new job. Congratulations. Yeah. Victor, are you in? I think I saw you just now. Yeah, Victor, thank you very much. Please go ahead. Hi, Victor. Hello, Victor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good evening, and please, can you hear me?
Good evening. Yeah, I can hear you. Is it possible for you to turn on your camera?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that now. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that.
Oh,
okay, are we good now?
Yes.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, my name is Victor Balajoko, and once again, I'd like to say a very big thank you for this opportunity. I think last year, I had a masterclass session with Nene last year. I don't know, maybe September or so, and I was implored to join the financial analysis class, but basically because of some reasons, because of my engagement, and I was still a youth corper then, so I couldn't. So January again, I had another masterclass again. That was when I had the pure conviction that I'm going to join this. Whatever it takes me to do that, to join, I will definitely join, and I'm going to make sure I get through to the end. So because I joined and joined, so since that January till we finished by March, I had so many experiences. Before I share some of my projects, the project I did or we did in the course of the program. Before I share with you, okay, that is just like a gym. Let me use the language. A gym whereby you pay for it. At long run, you will get what you wanted, not what you pay for, and they'll keep on pushing you. You pay for a gym session, and you must do the outfit. You must do the exercise, you must sweat for you to get what you need. So that is just the definition of tenacity. So I really appreciate Nene, because in the course of my project, I had problem. Okay, I had a problem whereby I was trying to calculate using offset to calculate depreciation, but it wasn't going through. I was I was kind of a bit shy. I don't want to meet with and then I was like, I made so many researches online. I had to go through so many people that I have this problem. Please, can you please help me through? I was like, for like 5 days, I was stuck in a particular spot. I couldn't move forward. At long run, I was like, I have no choice. Let me just meet up with them. Okay, I have to shout out, please. I have this kind of problem. Please, can you help me out? You couldn't believe she had to prepare another session for me on Google Meet where we had to solve that problem because we couldn't solve that problem, but she gave me another solution to that same problem. So that was why I could go through that problem, and I could escape and just submit my my assignment then. So I would like to take us through some of my project that I did. Like, I don't know if you can, please, can you see my screen?
Yeah, no, we can't see your screen yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's loading now. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't see it. Do you want to stop and reload?
Okay, let me try and do that.
Yeah, stop and reload.
Okay, I think it's coming up now.
Not yet. I think stop, like close
Sorry,
it. Close it, then start all over again.
Okay.
Stop sharing, then reshare. Yeah.
Oh. Sorry about this. Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like your internet is not carrying your screen.
Okay, I think it's is it loaded from your hand, please?
It's just showing loading black.
Black.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to turn off your video? I think if that will help your internet.
Okay, let me try to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's helping. Oh, your Excel is not loading over here. Can anyone see his Excel? Okay, try your Power BI. Try your Power BI.
Okay.
Okay. I think just walk us through. Just talk about it because I don't think your internet.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
okay. Yeah. Let me just. Okay. I think Power BI is up now.
Yeah, Power BI is up.
Okay, Power BI is up now.
Yeah, can take us to the dashboard.
Okay.
See the back end, Victor. You are working like a. Your work is connecting.
Okay, let me just.
Connections.
Let me just give us a sight of what this is all about. Just like a raw data we put together to connect everything together in order. So, okay, when we are trying to make this show, trying to bring everything together, so we can always connect everything together. And so when we are trying to talk about a particular, okay, looking at it now, we have sales. So sales is well connected with, okay, I don't know, sorry, my system is acting. I don't know.
Okay, I think let's just don't worry, just talk about it. You can stop sharing and just talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was like a different session entirely because somebody who started with us started with Excel, and at first I was thinking I need because I had so many classes. So let me say I attend so many classes of Excel and of Excel. So I was like, okay, I know Excel very, very well. Like, I'm very good. She even asked us at the point where, like, when I was having the masterclass, she said, okay, rate yourself 1 to 10. Like, okay, what do you, as how best can you rate yourself in Excel? I was like, okay, I was like 6. But by the time I started the financial analysis class, I realized I didn't even know up to 1%. I don't know how to, I don't know how to 1%. So at long run, shall we started, I don't know if you can see my screen now, please.
I overread you, so don't worry. So you're not
Can you see
sharing
my
your
screen?
screen. You are not sharing your screen. It's not my screen. So don't worry about
Oh,
it.
okay, okay.
Talk to us.
All right. All right. All right. So okay, so I think like 2 weeks or so we were doing the exact class, and new thing I don't even know, I've never even heard about. We were learning, and we migrated to FIRE, to accounting and financial analysis, and just to the fundamentals of accounting. And Tenny took us that, and before we went into the model and building models, I think our first model was building a mini math model, financial model, 5 years financial model, trying to forecast and valuing at the long run. We try to value the business at the after 5 years. If the business enjoys a foreseeable future, if it enjoys perpetuity, maybe like can it still sustain itself till next few years? So we measure that using different formulas and try to navigate all through those moments. And okay, after that, I think we did after that we were given a custom project to pick anything. So I picked a fintech company as my own custom project. So it was a very tough one for me, sincerely, because it requires me to have to delve into so many researches, to ask so many questions from so many professionals. So for me to get the information that I needed to build up my own financial model, and it requires me to make so many researches and factual researches, like try to get the the factual inflation rate or projected inflation rate, so that you won't be doing something, you won't be just calculating on the basis of your own assumption. It will be a very a confirmative assumption that you will be making. So there's something called the first aspect is that there's something called combo box. The combo box is just like a box. I don't know, in the my previous colleague who shared their screen earlier, there's a combo box that there's the when you click on it, when you click on it, there's something called base case, worst case, best case.
Yeah, for scenarios.
It connect like 10 or 12 sheets together. When you click on it, without doing much calculation, because I think what we use in bringing all those things together is index. So the combo box, when you click on it, it will give you the base case, that the assumption that you prepare yourself. So by the time you click on the best case, it takes you to another case entirely, that it's like a 20% more than the calculation you did for the base case. So when you click on it, without doing any calculation, it will just rearrange all the model entirely from the beginning to the end to that particular calculation, to that particular additional 20%. By the time you click on worst case, when you reset it, it will take you back again to the worst, because those 3 scenarios, or let me just say those 3 cases, just to identify that, okay, in case, just like 2020, where we had the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic, that nobody knew it will happen, and it kicked out some business away. That worst case is just like a preventive measures for you to know that, okay, at the long run, okay, if things come to worse, so this would be the worst moment for you, so you can always prevent yourself or guide yourself against those. So it's my pro period, or like my moments in analytics as a financial analyst, let me use that language now, was a very, very, very educative one. And because I had so many friends that we fought together, we cracked jokes together, so it was a very, very educative one for me. My time during learning at analytics. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Victor. Congratulations also on your new job.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let me share that. So
let's in on the testimony.
Okay, when I started I was a youth corper when I started the class. So by the time I finished the course, okay, I think okay, in the course I signed out. I had my POP there. So I got back to Lagos. I think I got back to Lagos at around April 6 or so. I got my job around April 17. So there was like 11 days interval. So it was at the base of the knowledge I got from, because I had to arrange my CV in a very beautiful manner. So it was because of, it's a compliment of what I learned from Tenality. Sincerely, it was a very, very good one for me. Thank you very much, Nene. I really appreciate your tenacity and your selflessness. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Victor. Congratulations once again. Thank you very much, Victor, Bolu, Afolabi, and Josephine, who are Tenalytics alumni and have come to share their experience. So before I go into the question and answer session from from other participants, let me just show you model. So I'll be one of your I'm the lead facilitator, right? I'm the lead facilitator on the financial analytics program. So even if I don't take you, you'll definitely see me in your programs. You see my videos, you see I'm in your classroom, I'm everywhere, right? We have other facilitators, just like Victor said, Teniola took him. So we have Teniola also, who is an astute financial professional. We also have Kingsley. I think Kingsley is currently taking the March cohort, or just finished taking the March cohort, right? Experienced, fantastic professional. Then you also have Adeza and Ifemena, who you see them throughout your program, right? Just some of the dashboards that we did in class, right? So this was at the Tenalytics apartments. We built it for, I think, cohort 9 last year. We built a dashboard for hotels and suites business, right? Yeah. Then quickly, this is a supermarket. I think this is the one that Victor spoke about, right? Then this is the sales performance dashboard. This is another project that was done, right? JapaBet, this was from May 2022. We built a betting company, financial model for a betting company, right? A sales dashboard, right? This is a pharmaceutical company. This is Tenalytics Farms. I think this is the one that Afolabi's class, right? Tenalytics Farms, then Tenalytics Bistro, different things. So these assumptions, we talk about assumption building, workings, carrying out your financial statements, your analysis, developing your dashboard. Now, one of the reasons why building a dashboard is very important is because it gives you a highlight of your performance. Sometimes management don't want to go into and start saying all the workings. Okay, what's going on? No, what's the total customer count? What's the total cost? What's the total revenue? What's the total profit at a go? And you get to build in slicers. So slicers helps you to sort of like serve as a filter for your program, for your dashboard, and say, okay, what's going on in only January? I want to see only January. Or I want to see the first 3 months of the year alone. So things like that. And it's very important. These are the things that helps single us out from the rest of financial professionals, right? We are being able to be strategic financial professionals that understand data analytics tools, right? So like I said, the program starts on the 1st of July and it is for 3 months, 2 months live class and 1 month growth internship. Do we have anyone questions? Do you have questions? You can raise up your hand, you can type in the chat room. I would see it, right? So you have Excel class, you have Power BI, you have problem solving, and you have financial modeling, valuation, and analysis. Yes, this can be presented as project. I don't know. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to raise up your hand. I'm trying to go through the chat room to see if I missed any question from earlier. Okay, someone asked, Olumide asked that, is there any correlation between financial analysis and business, financial analytics? And Olumide, do you mean business analytics or business analysis? Because those are two different things, actually. Those are two different things. Does anybody have a question? I'm trying to see. I know people send questions in the chat room. No, you don't have to have accounting background before you join the program. It's literally very, very beginner friendly. Yes, you do need a laptop. You do need, okay, Richard, please go ahead. You do need a laptop for this because you're going to be practicing. It's experiential learning. Yeah, yes, this is part-time, it's weekend. It's not Monday to Friday, it's just Saturday. Literally your live class is Saturday, Saturday, 11 a.m. West African time to 2 p.m. West African time. Richard, let me unmute you, sorry. Let me allow people to unmute themselves. So Richard, you can unmute yourself now.
All right, Nene, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you. In fact, without saying much, I really fall in love seeing this. I've been attending so many training and everything. Though I happen to be an accountant of the company, manufacturing of that before I resigned last month. Seeing this now, really, I'm speechless, and you really show a wonderful work here, and the testimony from all Victor and Bodo and others is wonderful. Now, my own challenge is this, like what I said, it has to do with money. I'm ready to transfer part of the money now out of that 180, and before the 1st of July that they will start the program, I will transfer the remaining balance. Is it allowed? I'm
Yes, it's
transferring
allowed.
part of it now.
It's allowed.
Now.
So what
Thank
we
you
have,
so much.
we understand that most of us might not have the 180 now. And that's why I said, please just reach out to Priscilla, right? We allow you to make that 180 in installments. And that's why we are having this class now. So you have knowledge. So just make, you can pay like maybe like 100, or I think the minimum amount we accept for first installment is 100,000, right? You can pay 100,000 now, right? And secure your early bird discount, then pay the 80,000 before the end of the month, before the class starts on the 1st of July, right? So that you can be then pay the remaining balance by the end of August.
All right. Thank you
end
so
of
much.
July, end of July. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, Olumide, I think your question is the next. So business analytics is literally data analytics. Data analytics analyzing business data, right? Now, big data analytics or business analytics, right, is concerned with general business, right? And that's where you start looking at things around SQL, Tableau, right? You learn more tools. Like in the data analytics program, you learn more tools. However, you're not focused on being a finance professional, right? And now this is dedicated to people who are interested in finance, right? Who are interested to, like, carve a path out for themselves in that finance space. And like I tell you, financial analytics, I believe, is the best of both worlds. You get data analytics training as well as financial modeling and valuation trading, right? People that are doing data analytics, yes, they will do SQL and Tableau, but they can't work as financial analysts, right? Now, in the UK, we have a lot of our participants have gotten jobs in NHS, right? And guess it, literally NHS, majority of places where they want data analysts is Excel. The case studies that you work on, Excel, literally is Excel that you work on, because majority of companies use Excel. So like I said, Excel is easiest for it to be a star, right? So you understand Excel, you understand Power BI, you're good to go, right? So, and that's the major difference between data analytics and financial analytics. Data analytics, that's business analytics. You don't have anything finance, while financial analytics, you have some parts of data analytics and financial modeling, valuation, and analysis. Now, it's a Muiwa asks, is this a virtual? What's the address? It's a virtual class, right? We facilitate. We have facilitators across Nigeria, UK, Canada, I think US, I think Germany also, and I think those are the five that I'm aware of. We might have more facilitators in other countries. We have facilitators across, so you learn from people that have more than 5-6 years experience utilizing these tools on a day-to-day. Okay, no, you can't split the course into 2 parts, right? You have to be dedicated, right? It's 2 months, so you start beginning of July through August, right? By the end of August, maybe depending if you want to give it, I think sometimes we give like a week break, so you can have like a breather. So latest middle of, I think early September, you'll be done with your live classes and working on your capstone project by early September, right? So it's dedication time. I got a mail concerning a Zoom data analytics discussion class. There's business analysis and there's business analytics. Business analytics is data analytics. Business analysis is completely different. Business analysis is about planning, about business planning, and all. It's completely different. Okay, do you have sent the group chat? Any other question? Who else has a question? Do you have any question you want to ask about the program, about the curriculum, about the instrumental payments, early bird? So please take part of the early bird discount, right? Take part of the early bird discount, because at the end of the day, you want to save the money. You want to save, that's about 50 yeah, that's about 50,000 naira saved, 100 pounds saved, right? You are dressed in Nigeria. We don't have life class, Muiwa. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no life class. Okay, the life class is like live virtual class. So live class is online like we are right now. Right now, this is a live class. Then on Sunday is recording. You can watch it at any time. So that's what I mean live class. Live class is us interacting like this on Zoom or Google Meet. Then recording is you can watch at any time. Moreda, please go ahead.
Yeah, Nana, thank you very much. But like one of your alumni was saying, there's this. He said there was this soft loan as at then when they were learning. Is this still? Is this still?
Oh, no. So right now we don't have the agreement. Doesn't stand at the moment, unfortunately. Is that fine, Morade?
Okay. I was thinking there's still that room is still available, and so one can key into, because you know how Nigeria looks like now. So
I understand. So that's why, like I said, instead of if you don't have the 180,000 naira now, you can make the first deposit. Then at the end of the month of June, you can top it up to meet up to the 180,000. Do you understand? Or discuss with Priscilla, Moradeo, right? Discuss with Priscilla. She's on the group chat, right? Discuss with Priscilla. She can reach an agreement with payment. But the thing is, you must pay by the end of, I think by the end of July, you must have all payments. So second payment is by the end of the second month. Is it? Yeah, first month, second month. Okay, it's by the end of July actually. So by the end of July, 1 month into your program. Okay. Yeah. Is there any exam? No. So yeah, you don't have to take any exam because what you're saying is that you are a strategic finance professional. You're a finance professional that can help the organizations identify their strategic direction. It's about tools. It's not about certification. It's about the tools, right? So that's that. After the training, can one apply for a job as a business? So you can apply for a job as a finance analyst, because business analyst is completely different. Where you have to be using tools like Jira, process mapping. Those are different skill sets. You understand? Those are different tools, right? Those are different tools, different skill sets. So please, you can apply for a job as a finance analyst. You can, like I said, I showed the jobs, right? You're in the UK, you're in the US, you're in Canada, you're planning on moving out. Look at the salaries you're going to be looking at, right? So if you look at the amount you're going to pay compared to what you're going to be earning, right? And if you're in Nigeria, you know that, yes, we have a certificate at the end of the training. You can actually go on LinkedIn right now and just check fresh Analytics, financial analytics. You can search for Bolu Atife lawyer, right? You can check for Bolu lawyer and you will see his certificate is glaring. It's glaring on LinkedIn that he has got it. So we have a certificate, and our certificate is globally accepted literally globally accepted. Okay, Ajarat, go ahead, please. Ojibar Ajarat, please go ahead. Your hand is raised, or you just raised your hand? Hello. Okay.
Hello, can you?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good evening, Nene.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, you said something about this job stuff that you're just showing on your screen right now. But funny enough, most of these job sites, they still require you to have a degree in accounting.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Required
okay.
What?
To have a degree in accounting, maybe like a BSc or something, always in their requirements. So how do we get jobs like this when we don't have a degree in accounting?
Fantastic. I love, and I'm going to use my organization, my current organization, right? So I'm a senior FP&A, something like an assistant FP&A manager. So my FP&A manager just hired another assistant. So we are now 2 senior FP&As, right? But we have 2 different functions, right? I'm focused on one side, he's focused on one side. And like the business is really large, affects literally, it's like EMEA and Asia Pacific, literally. So we are separate. Now, This guy, senior FP&A, he studied mathematics BSc, studied mathematics MSc. But do you know the thing? He has the skills. One thing you need to see is that most of these people are skill-based, right? If they say, showcase on your CV, put the things that you have done, work on the projects. And when you done, that's why I say you need to attend the CV optimization, right? So you know how to brand yourself, you know how to sell yourself to these people. And that's why Analytics is here to help you sell yourself, right? You say, oh, you're applying for financial analyst schools, right? And you don't have that finance background, you don't have that finance experience. That's why Analytics is here. You put there working for us, we'll give you reference letter that you have been with us, you have been working with us, you have this competency, that competency, right? And you get the job. We have people that literally we're talking about it. I think if you've been following Analytics, right? Just check on Analytics, but you see people that literally they don't have any experience in data analytics, no experience in financial analytics, no experience at all. And they're getting these jobs because during their time in analytics, they dedicated themselves to learn it. And that's what Victor was saying, right? We bombard you because entering this place and getting the salaries is piece of cake, but it's not piece of cake. You have to put in the effort, right? And if you're ready to put in the effort, if you're ready to put in analytics, we are going to give you all the knowledge, all the technical know-how, everything you need, how to package yourself, how to go for job interviews, right?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's why it's not just the training, it's about that rebranding and repackaging. You understand? So yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. James, do you have links with some companies that you can remember? Yeah, so during our mentorship sessions, we actually talk about the sites for you to apply, for you to get these jobs, how you can compare your CV to the job sites, because you need to know whether your CV actually is tailored to this job description. We have different links. I don't want to discuss. I can't discuss it now because it's joint analytics first before I start telling you all these things, right? So yes, we have things like that. Yeah. So the business, I think business analysis is on Monday, right? I'm not too sure. Any other question? So like I said, we have, apart from the live classes, so we have the CV review sessions, we have LinkedIn optimization, we provide recommendation reference letters, people that are going for their masters, people that are looking for jobs. We do everything, right? Because our goal is to help you package yourself and brand yourself to be that professional that people want, right? So however we can help you tell that story, we do that legally, not illegally, right? How to navigate the job market to get sponsored jobs, job and interview preparation, weekly mentorship and career progression sessions, and freelancer/financial analyst, freelancer as a financial analyst. Funny thing is, I don't think anyone that gave testimonial today I don't think they actually did how to navigate the job market. I think just maybe Bolu sets did mentorship, because some of these things are actually new to financial analytics. That's the thing. So some of them they didn't attend, or they didn't have all this value added and see all the things they've been able to do. So by the time you have all this value added, all these things we did, all this additional value added, you see that you're going to get the best of both worlds, right? Analytics is constantly looking for improvement areas. How can we better serve you? What other things can we do to increase the value that we provide for you? So that's what we're about, right? Freelancer sessions and all. Yes, can I be certified after the training? Yes, the certificate. Immediately you submit your capstone project, you get a certificate, right? And our certificate is acceptable everywhere, right? Like I said, we give recommendation letters. We have given recommendation letters to UK, US, Canada, Germany, Australia, Singapore. Literally, Africans are everywhere. Let me tell you the truth. Africans are everywhere. So anywhere you think Africans are, we give you a recommendation letter, right? Yeah. Any other question? Any other question? I'm here for you. So remember, we have a sorry, give me a second. We have an early bird discount, right? Now you have to pay 180,000, I think, before 1st of July. So if you want to secure your discount and secure the early bird, pay discuss with Priscilla and pay. We have this Priscilla explained to pay what you can pay right now to secure your spot. Then you top up at the end of the month when you collect your salary. You top up so you can get the early bird discount. So you need to pay now to secure your spot. So pay, have a conversation with Priscilla, fill the form, have that conversation with Priscilla, register your interest. Now, one thing about filling the form is if you pay and you don't fill the form, we can't know that you have paid. You understand? So when you pay and your payment is confirmed, you will receive your welcome kit. Now, your welcome kit will have a very detailed explanation of the program, the calendar for your program, the link to your Google Classroom, the link to the Slack channel, everything you need, it will be there, right? And Priscilla is the data associate in charge of financial analytics, internal analytics, so she's your go-to person. So if don't bother about how can I get Power BI, how can I get Excel, what version of, don't bother about all of that. Once you have a laptop, in your welcome kit, you will have the link to download everything. 1, 2, we have guiding videos. Let me show you the Google Classroom again so that you can see that I'm not joking. How to download Power BI, can you see that here? How to download Excel, how to navigate the Google Classroom, your welcome kit. You can see literally everything is in your onboarding session. So once you make payments and you get your welcome kit, every single thing you need is there. Every single thing you need. And Priscilla is your go-to person. And let me tell you, she's fantastic. Yes, Priscilla is fantastic. So is that fine where you are? Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, we have a discount, early bird discount. Please make payments. Priscilla sent the bank details, right? Priscilla sent the bank details. So please make payment and indicate interest so that at least, even if you don't have up to the 180,000, you can pay. I think the minimum we accept, I think it's about 100,000. But you can confirm from Priscilla it's about 100,000. Then you can top up the 80,000, or you can pay. You can discuss with Priscilla, right? Just make payments to secure your early bird discount so you can top up by the end of the month. Okay, is there any other question? Is there any other question? Okay, I remain Nene. And I will definitely, okay, how do we get in touch with Priscilla? In the WhatsApp, Priscilla is the person that has been sending messages, right? Priscilla, please drop the WhatsApp. You can join then please drop the WhatsApp link. I think I have it. Let me drop it again. Yes, you can make payments at the bank through your bank app. So this is the transfer. So I don't know, Raphael, what country are you? Raphael, what country are you? Your surname sounds different. Ghana. Okay, so for Ghana, we accept Paystack. You pay through Paystack. It accepts your card, right? You pay through Paystack. When you click on this, I think Priscilla has posted it, right? So she's going to post it again. I think just join the WhatsApp group chat. She's going to post it. So make payment through this Paystack, right? To accept Ghanaian cards, right? Paystack. And if you're not in an African country, you can pay through PayPal. You can pay through PayPal, right? And these are Tenalytics WhatsApp numbers. So if, apart from Priscilla, you can message us on WhatsApp. So this Tenalytics Nigerian WhatsApp, UK WhatsApp number. And when you make payment, please click this link and register. Right? Priscilla has posted everything in the chat room. Any question, please join the WhatsApp, reach out to Priscilla. Or if you are not in the WhatsApp, please just take a screenshot of this number now and chat up with Tenalytics. This is Tenalytics official phone number, right? So you can reach out to us at any time. And if you're not sure of the number, you can reach out to us on our Instagram or Twitter handles at Tenalytics, 10ALYTICS, Tenalytics. Okay, I think we are done for today. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much to my astute alumni who came today to showcase what they've learned at Tenalytics, who have been fantastic throughout the learning journey. And I'm very proud to be associated with professionals like you. And congratulations to all of you who have got new jobs, right? Through the Tenalytics and after the Tenalytics program. And those of us who are about to get new jobs. I wish you the very best. And if you have not registered to join us now, sorry, can you send the details to attendance email? Okay, I don't know what you mean. Do you mean the attendance link? Sorry, just give me a second before I continue. There's an attendance. Just if you want to get details for this, please just ensure that you click the attendance link. This is the attendance form. I'm pasting it again so that you can have that. Yeah. So so if you are here and you've not indicated interest, don't miss the early bird discount. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Okay, and I can, so let me just stop there. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Do have an amazing day. See you July 1st. Bye. Nobody saying bye-bye to me. Bye.
Bye, Nene.
Aha, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, now, bye.
All right. Yeah.